Anilji, we have to come back again to the
Yes,
core issue we are
yes,
discussing. We are
yes.
discussing here that when the ballot is not secret, and the ruling party has all the data of the beneficiaries, and one before the actual voting takes place, they know that they have been targeting the benefits to particular class. For example, as you said, the posh colonies, they will have
Hmm.
some other kind of offers, and for all the JJ colonies and economically poor section, they will have different kind of thing. And when actual voting takes place, they know that X number of people, yeah, mohalla, have voted for us. So there are three way it impacts the not having a secret ballot. One, the government is doling out the benefit even before the election to particular section. They know that it is their voters. Then they have the data who has voted for them, who has not voted for them. So next time when they come back to the power, they can direct their policies and benefits to that particular section. And third, they can get into intimidation thing. So I we want to
You know,
understand that.
now, you know why I use the word for JJ cluster. They hire a local goon because that goon can intimidate them. You must have read in the last election in UP, in I think UP and Bihar, certain areas were attacked because those people were identified they didn't vote for a particular party. How did they come to know? When you go for a casting your vote, you will find your familiar people sitting in each booth. Familiar faces. Every time those people you will find sitting there. Why? What is the purpose? Because they identify each and every person. They know each and every person because each booth doesn't have more than 900 or 1000 votes. So, five people observing you means 200 per person. And those 200 per person identification makes this job very easy. Who has voted for?
Yeah, but they're also called the political, booth agents of the political parties, is it not? Yeah.
They are called agents, but they are not the agents only. They are not the agents only. They are their eyes and ears. They are the one who will give a feedback. This person voted for you. This person did not vote for you. Despite and they know this in advance also that these people will vote for us. These people will not vote for us because courtesy the availability of data in advance and the incentives for implementing that data in advance. They are not free polling agents. They are not volunteers. So
So,
they
so that
count.
means the very concept of free and fair election is jeopardized at the very core level, at the booth level, where the voting is actually done there,
It's a
and
myth now. It's
it
a
is a
myth
myth.
now.
Okay.
Those gone are those days.
Okay. So you mean to say that the country has to go for massive electoral reforms to avoid to ensure free and fair elections without intimidation,
Earlier,
especially of the vulnerable societies.
earlier there used to be booth capturing by Musclemen. Now it is booth capturing by PR agencies and electronic devices. You don't have to be a muscle man. You have to be good at software engineering and financial engineering.
So you mean to say the booth capturing has been modified into modern art
Yes,
form, and it
yes,
continues.
yes. It continues and it will continue the way today decision has come.
Okay.
And can we also explain by this phenomena the past elections of 4 states where there was a lot of ground reports coming that there is some wave against the ruling party, like anti-incumbency is there, and then absolutely different results came. What the
So far as Himachal and Rajasthan are concerned, these two states had always been one term for BJP, one for Congress. So gaining Himachal, losing Rajasthan was nothing. It's a common practice. When you look at Madhya Pradesh, the postal ballots were 99% in favor of one party, and suddenly everything changes. How? And if you have seen on Twitter also, quite a few, statements were appearing that in some constituencies, number of votes polled was identical. How it is possible? I read about several assembly constituencies from Madhya Pradesh and some from Uttar Pradesh, identical number of votes. How it is possible?
so that's a different thing. How will you explain that? Like we are now talking
No.
about
That,
yeah
no.
that yeah.
Means somebody has influenced and cast the votes in a manner in which it was directed to be casted. How can you direct to cast the vote in a manner? By resorting to all those means while you are in possession of data with the help of your PR media or Muscleman or your money power.
Sir, the issue now, this is a serious issue. But if Supreme Court is also abstaining itself from intervening, as you said, you are a sad person. So what is the way out? Because the ruling parties in general terms, whether it is Congress or BJP, they are not inclined to, lose their advantage as far as data is concerned.
There is one way out, which I think Rajiv also had shared with you. Stop declaring results booth-wise.
Okay.
Use totalizer. Because Law Commission has already recommended, it is pending with the Law Ministry now. Why Law Ministry is hesitant in taking the issue with Election Commission of India? When Law Commission has recommended use of totalizer, when you use totalizer, the booth-wise counting of votes loses its significance. Nobody will come to know how many votes have come from which booth. So you have to have certain amount of secrecy. If not this, then this is the other option. So you have to stop declaring booth-wise results.
You mean to say that's a basic problem with all this,
Yes.
disputes?
Yes. See,
think
booth
that-
capturing, you have to stop booth capturing.
So this is a booth capturing of a different sort, like through EVM, you capture the booth.
Yes.
So we have to that is go to the we are following the era of before 1971 when there used to be this kind of booth wise counting of vote, and then we started mixing the votes. Okay.
Yes. So now the technology is so advanced, you connect all the computers with one totalizer, so all your EVMs with one totalizer, and result is out within no time. Why you have to wait for 1.5 months?
Yes.
We have, in fact, with the advent of technology, we have gone 5 decades back.
Yes. That's
आपके पास टेक्नोलॉजी है तो आप उसको यूज करके, वैसे तो हम विश्व गुरु बनते गए, हमारे बंदे जो हैं यूएस में जाके उन्होंने गूगल भी चला लिया, उन्होंने माइक्रोसॉफ्ट भी चला लिया, ये भी चला लिया, यहाँ हमारे से एक महीने में रिजल्ट नहीं निकलते. How can you justify your intelligence, sir?
Yeah, that's a question which many people are saying, that it is because, as you said, when the people in the chair, in the top chairs, are the main campaigners, they need more time to go around. So that is also one
Sir,
aspect which you pointed out.
booth capturing is the reason.
This is so. Can we say that this is a very calculative way or an
Yes,
organized way of booth capturing?
yes, precisely. Modern software-based booth capturing, not gun toting,
Yes,
but modern software-based booth capturing, where a human angle is also involved. So unless you stop this booth capturing, start declaring result constituency wise, the incentive to go mera booth sabse mazboot. What is the logic behind this nara?
yes, yes,
So what are in fact who is encouraging all this? Why we are allowing this?
yes. I think that's a
Why
very
is it?
important outcome of today's discussion. That the booth capture, new kind of
Yeah,
booth
so
capture,
the cut
Yes.
and the outcome of today's discussion is that we are into the time of electioneering, that we have come into the era where there's a modern software based booth capturing, and this has to stop. And the only way out is that we not go for a booth wise counting, but constituency wise, and counting the total votes of a constituency and using the totalizer. If we are using
Totalize.
EVM, we have to go for adopting the totalizer. And the
Totalize.
government, the law commission, and the election commission of India has to take note of it. EVM may stay, may not stay. We do not know the future, but
Yes.
as of now, this is the only solution before
This is
we
the
go
only thing. Yes.
for a massive electoral reform.
yes.
Yes.
For that,
Before that,
we need also political will of all the political parties, not just
not
one or
only
two
that,
parties.
sir,
Yeah.
not only that, we as Indians, citizens, as voters, need spine also.
That's a $1 million question.
We have become so careless, casual in performing our duties for ourselves itself. We have stopped asking questions.
That's a
So
sad commentary on the whole.
This is a sad commentary, but let's hope for the best. And tomorrow, 19th onwards, we are in 18th to the 18th of April, and we are going for the first voting phase. Let's hope for the best, and
let's
let's
hope for
keep
the
faith in the democracy. Let's hope that we have some positivity coming out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much,
Thank
Anilji,
you.
for joining us and
Thank you.
explaining this
Thank you.
important issue. Thank you, Charan sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, audience, for joining us and listening to this very important discussion. And we will connect again with similar kind of very important issue. Till then, goodbye.